I got part of it.
Oh, gosh.
Clanked.
Careful of my car, man. Yeah.
Good job on the seatbelt and stuff. All right. I'm kind of a fan of Italian cars, just not Ferraris.
Yeah, this one's pretty good. It's a good all-around kind of car.
You know, it's funny because all these cars have their sound.
Yeah.
The Mercedes, totally different sound than this.
Yeah, but it's got that 1950s feel where it's like you really feel like really classic and cool driving it, but so much that you overlook the fact that it's a 1950s car that sucks eggs. Because they almost all do. They're all terrible, but they all feel great.
Well, it's the visceral thing.
Yes.
You want to get in a brand new BMW, car, drive me to the 7-Eleven to get some malt liquor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that, no problem. What fun is that? It's like all these Tesla dudes, and I don't mind the Teslas. I don't, the whole thing. Yeah, to each their own. But anytime I've ever been in one, it reminds me of we're inside of a test tube. It's sterile.
Yeah.
And
exactly, or a doctor's office.
yeah, just nothing enduring about it. And I love driving. Some people don't, and those are the perfect cars for them. Unless you're that idiot driving on the I-5 to Orange County doing 120 in their Tesla, and that's 90% of them. Sorry, Tesla folks.
Yeah.
Get with it.
This thing's just got that class. It's a 1956, of course.
I like the style too. This
yeah,
has
the
got.
style is awesome.
I'll say one thing: the Italian cars have always something a little bit more personal than the German cars. This car doesn't have a metal dashboard.
No.
It's stylized, and one of the other things I do love, anybody that disputes me, I'll fight you for it.
Really?
Nobody does wrinkle paint on engine valve covers
Like Ferrari.
better than the
Ferrari.
Italians.
That's right.
Bar
Especially
none.
Ferrari.
No one better. The Germans have tried to step up, but their castings aren't. There's something different. The Italians know what they're doing with paint, and it's probably because they used dangerous lead-based paints back in the day, and you can never, reduplicate that. But I do love some of the trim.
No sun visors.
Forgot my
seems
sunglasses.
to be an Italian defect, and I didn't bring my sunglasses.
Yeah, if we survive this one, we'll survive them all.
Squint my eyeballs here.
I also like the sound of the gearbox in it.
Oh yeah, no, it's got and it feels good too. It feels very clicky, like an Italian. It's all kind of a metal, kind of strong, clicky feel to it. I like this car. We took it to Monterey a few months ago, and it didn't break down, so that automatically gains a point in my book. And
Carry a 6-pack of oil, and you're good.
I didn't even have to do that actually.
Wow.
No, it was pretty good.
Like we're on rails.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
like rails that are made out of rubber
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
and sliding as we turn, but
Exactly. Now the brakes on this are the only weak part. I think it's even more than the Mercedes. They are really just a suggestion of
used with great forethought.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like it. It's
Yeah.
good. And I hit that, and the brights go on, and I'm like, just ignore that part. Ignore that part. I got in the car, and
She's a giver. She doesn't want to quit.
Doesn't want to quit. So I thought that there was a big electrical problem because the lights were wired to the horn. I'm like, there must be a short circuit somewhere. All right, I like this one.
Yeah.
I like this one a
It's
lot.
a good style too.
Yeah, yeah. So we're doing it back. We're doing it backwards. We drove it first. So I went to England to go check on another car we're having restored. That's another story. But I was like, you know what? I saw this thing online, and I'm like, that's kind of cool. I didn't know anything about it, and I'm like, I'll go look at it, but I'm not gonna buy it. I told my wife, not gonna buy it. Not gonna buy it.
How'd that work out for her?
Yeah, it didn't work out that well because I drove it, and it was just like you guys drove it. I'm like, this is a great car. This is just a great car. It's not a fast car. It's not a slow car. It's got. Come here. It's got just the right patina on the seats. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Nice
of course,
leather
we'll get that
work.
on the B-roll, right? But yeah, so there's some fully restored ones that just look brand new. And that's not what these things are supposed to be. The headliner, it's got a few rips, got a few scratches in it. You know, it just felt really authentic. And that's kind of what I really like in something like this. I want something I can leave outside. We can go to a restaurant. We don't valet park it because that's just a disaster. But we can, you know, park it in the front, not really worry about it, not worry about somebody smacking it. Somebody smacked the headlamp at Monterey this past time. I was like, okay.
They, of course, left a note.
Nah, it's a long story, but that's another day. But anyway, so I was like, I don't really care. We'll get a new headlamp, we'll fix it. You know, it's good. It's got the right, you know, the windshield's delaminating a little bit. That, when you have a few authentic things like a worn out leather and just, it feels good and makes you not worry about tiny scratches or bird poop on the car or bringing your dog into the car. You can actually enjoy it, drive it, have fun with it, and actually enjoy it for what it is instead of worrying about tiny scratches or any of the other BS that people have when they have cars that are too nice.
Now here's the hard question for the day.
Sure.
You're getting ready to roll out, and you see this. You see the 190.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah.
I got to go with this too.
Yeah, I got to go with this one too. The 190 is fun for like a sunny day, and you want to take it to a show and you have it out. But yeah, no. Yeah, you got to put on a hat and sunscreen and all this. This, you just go out and you take it, starts up. The 190, you got to kind of coax up, you know, a little bit or whatever. It's got that race car feel. So it's like this. This is cushy.
This is classy.
It's good. Yeah. No.
Great car.
Let's look at the hood instead of opening the hood.
I thought it was gonna be a flip forward.
No.
I don't even know where the magic lever is. I'll let you do it.
Magic lever is somewhere right here where you burn your hand.
Oh, right on the radiator.
Yeah, the radiator.
You know, they figured you'd have driving gloves on.
Yeah, actually, you know what? This one's a little. Can you pull while I pull there?
All right. It's a two-man operation.
It's a two-man operation. That's right.
Nobody said anything about Italian engineering.
No. Let's try this again.
I'm gonna jiggle. Yeah. Oh, there we go.
The spring is not springy enough to get.
There we go.
But just the door and just got a good feel to it. Look at this high-tech door pull, hood stick. There you go, high-tech.
That's a little sketchy for me.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my. Yeah, you don't want to put your head right here.
How's a poor mechanic going to get under there to do any work on your car?
Have you ever heard of anyone being impaled in the back of their head by a hood?
No, but look, next episodes, there's always hope.
Yeah. So this is all ground down here. I always wondered if that was just fitting on the hood or not, or I don't know. It's always weird to see certain marks on different cars.
Again, this is, 60-year-old,
yeah,
80-year-old, whatever year this is. Wrinkle paint.
Yeah, I know. There you go. You were right. Wrinkle paint. It's got a few good upgrades. It's got an electric fan in the front. That does save things these days. A lot of my cars have electric fans.
Great looking engines.
Yeah, these are pretty neat. And the thing starts up right away too. So.
Which is really amazing.
Yeah. It's great. This is a great car. This turned out to be a good purchase. Sometimes things are not that good.
Value. This car or the 190? What do you think better value?
This one's more expensive.
This one was more expensive than
But it's the cheapest one around there. So, the fully restored ones are going for $360. I paid $165 for it. So, it's a good car,
But you know what's good? Because you'll use this one.
They're both pretty good. The Mercedes is pretty good, too. They're like this. They're like, cousins or brother and sister.
The German-Italian relationship.
I don't really even think about it that way. I think of 1957, 1956. They're kind of like the same flavor. We should go next time we take out the Speedster. That's the same era, but completely different car. So we're here to try to figure out
make some fun of this car,
make some fun of it, or entertaining, or come up with some disagreement.
I don't know.
Or what do you think about this trim? How about the aluminum trim? Is this shiny enough for you? Is this patinaed wrong?
No, I'm gonna jump right to it, Wayne. Okay. Here it is. You have a problem with stuff on your hood. Clearly.
That's
Scuderia de Portello. I don't know. What is that?
I don't know what Scuderia. I don't know what. I have no
the
idea.
Garage. I don't know.
I have no idea. But it looks like something you'd order on an Italian menu at a restaurant, right?
It's better than that ghetto-looking Mercedes emblem on that other car. But
Can't recycle the jokes on this one, okay?
I don't know. But it's.
Look, you like the patina on here? Or
No.
No, got to remove the stickers, right?
You could probably get the. Well, those are probably repos anyways.
These add horsepower.
Not yellow and not at
A
an
little
angle.
horsepower. You know, it's a 1950.
What do you got? Like 60 horsepower in this car?
I think it's a little more than that, but
66.
68. But no. I think it's about 100. Yeah.
I mean, you can't talk shit about this car other than it's. I don't know. It's a good car.
It is a good car.
It's
not funny though if we don't make fun of it. Or is there something underneath that's funny?
You.
Well, now, yes. It's got like the exhaust that hangs down, so you scrape it everywhere.
I think we're reaching for it to make fun of a car that's really not a car that to be made fun of.
You need to get your toothbrush to clean all these Pirani spokes. That's funny. No?
If you were doing it, it would be funny.
That's okay.
In retrospect, this
Yes.
is a good car.
It is.
I mean, what do you say bad about this car? Other than it's going to break down on you when you least expect it.
That's true.
And otherwise, probably a hard driving, fun car, like you said. All right. Well,
All right, cool.
There you have it. It's a good one.